Hello, folks. Hey there. It's me again, the Big Daddy. So we're putting color into this scene now. This scene of Nora. For those of you who are new, we are working on continuously working on our introductory scenes for my little short friend. But You Are My Friends is what it's called. It's a little short that I'm making based on a book that I've illustrated that has not yet been published, but the book possibly will be published soon. At any rate, I'm doing an animated version of that book, and that's what this artwork is for. And this is the scene of our fourth character, Nora, who is introduced. Each of the characters come out, and they introduce themselves in some way on the screen as they are mentioned in the text. So. All right, so we've got Nora. So what we're going to do here is we're going to add a layer. Let's see, we'll go up here. Well, we'll go up to the first frame here, and we will add a layer, an empty layer above. And so we're going to add some empty frames here to cover the area. So we'll add a after on these. I have it set at 2 frames right now for each of the spaces. So each time I add after on this new layer, it's a 2-frame addition. And on the top, in the middle of the screen there, you can see that I'm adding frames. These are just blank frames, which, and let's see, this one needs to be held for 2 frames, and then we'll add after again for the last frame, and we will extend that to the end of the scene. All right, now this layer can be labeled clean up or color. I'll take out the layer here, and I'll just say color, so that we know that this layer is different. Okay, and all right, so what we're going to do here is we're going to drop the opacity on this layer below. So I think I can turn off the onion skin here, but what we'll do is we'll drop the opacity on this layer 1 to, let's see, what is that, 29%. Then when we come up here, well, I guess we do need to turn the onion skin on, I guess. Let's see. No? Or yes. Oh, okay. So I guess there's nothing on that first frame. Okay, it's the second frame that's got an image. Okay. So, right, okay. Well, let's see. If I come into the frame a bit here, let's see. How am I doing this? Oh, I see. All right. I'm going to come in a few frames here. I think I'll come into this frame here. And, okay, there's a couple things I need to do here. Let's see. I think, first of all, let me pull up Nora's images so I can get her color and everything correct. So let's see. All right. So, all right. All right. So, okay. All right. So, let me pull this over here. So, okay. So, I want to be able to see what the colors are that Nora has. So, okay, it looks like Nora's colors on her skin. Let's see. Well, first of all, we need to set the brush for a solid color and put it at 6 or 7 pixels. Alright, and then let's see. Let's maybe make this a little bigger. Let's see. Well, yeah, let's move this up here where I can see it over here. Okay. So let's see. Her hands and face are looks like say they're a dark flesh color. Let's see. Is it that color? Oops, hold up. What do we got here? Oh, I'm on the wrong. Oh, let's go backwards on that. Let's go on this layer here. Top layer. Yeah, I think that's the right color. Okay. A lot of times it isn't until you look at the color that you can kind of tell it's the right color. Yeah. Once I could see it, I knew it was the right color. Let's see now. So wherever the color of her face is not intersecting her hair, because her hair is black. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, so this is black here. So let's see. So the hair is going to be black. Let's see. Let me do this. So we outline the hair. And I have the line set to go behind. So the lines will go underneath anything in front of them. See her eyes there and there. There's the eyebrow here. I think we might be able to, on this, might be able to create a color image that we can reuse so as to save ourselves a little time here, I think. So we're going to see here in a minute. Okay, so you'll see why I went in to the scene a bit instead of starting at the first frame. All right, so let's see. What have we got here? So she's got, oh, okay. So we got, okay. So this would be, or this is, let's see, do I want to go on top or on the bottom? I think I want to go on top here. So this is her shirt. I'm putting the line on top. Okay, that goes across there. So this line is going to be on top instead of underneath. Okay. And then the last line is her lips, which are pink. So, and that's going to go underneath. Yeah. So we're going to go here and here. Okay. All right. So, yeah, I think we might be able to save ourselves some work in here. I'll show you what I mean. So, all right. So we'll get our paint bucket and we will paint her face here. And her arms and hands. Okay, let's get our brush. Since we're set behind, it should fill in the cracks here. Go black on the hair, paint bucket. Right, okay. Skin color, we gotta make sure we got all that. Now on the mouth, it's gonna be white inside her mouth and of course on the lips there. Okay. And then the shirt is kind of this light blue. Okay. So what we've got here is I think we might be able to, and we'll fit this back to the screen again. Let's see. I think we might be able to copy paste and go backwards on this. So what we're going to do is, let's see, we're going to we'll grab this and let's see, copy, we go back a frame and paste. And what we're going to do is drop down to where this is. And paste it there. Then we're going to do that again, so we'll grab this and we'll go copy, go back a frame, and paste. So now this, then we'll drop it down to here to line up with where this drawing would be coming in here. And so what we have effectively done now is we've created the color in-betweens to get up into this position without actually having to draw them. Now she stretches here. You know, I think, oh yeah, I remember now. The stretch was created by me. Yeah, so you know what? I can take this previous drawing here, so I should be able to do this. I'll grab this, because I remember how I made that drawing. So I'll copy that, go to the next frame, paste it, and now I should be able to stretch it and line it up. It should line up, yeah. Perfect. Yeah, I kind of thought that's what I had done there. All right, that's good. So let's flip that. Yeah. Perfect. All right, so then the next drawing, we're now getting into how we settle her down. So I'd say maybe what might be a good idea here would be to go, might not be a bad idea to go to the final drawing here and color this, because the reason being is I think we would get a little bit more concise job on the color. Yeah, it would be a little bit more accurate. So let's see. So make that 200%. We'll bring this up so we can see it. All right, so we'll go to, we'll use black here, and we'll go ahead and do the eyes, eyebrows. Because this way, then all of the drawings are going to match, because we can copy paste, you see, and that will give us a more consistent image throughout the entire thing here. So because, you know, all of the stuff where she's settling and her arms are, those are all in-betweens which were based on this finished drawing. So we may as well get this finished drawing right and clean it up and paint it, and then we can make all of the changes around it so that it stays nice and consistent right through the entire bit. Because primarily what's happening is her her face, yeah, her face is consistent. I used this drawing when I was animating to get the position of her. I used this to get the position of her head and everything accurate, and then everything was kind of based on this drawing. So I'm doing the same thing in the cleanup here. I'm basically using this last drawing as a guide so that everything stays consistent. Let's see. That's going to be behind. So her chin. Okay. Right. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to switch this line to be on the front. So I'm just going to work on top. There we go. Yeah. Oh, right at the top is there. It's coming back to here. Okay. Alright. I'll set this behind again. Let's see. So the black line here is working behind that. Are we good? Okay. Right. Right. Okay. Then let's see. I think is that going to be behind or in front? I guess it's behind. Okay. So this is the shirt color. There. Okay. That's. It looks like it should have been in the front. Yeah. What was that there? Oh. Did I have that? Well, let's see. I guess we want to do that. Okay. Alright, well, let's see. We'll switch to top. So where it overlaps, we want it to overlap the color there, and here, and here. Yeah. Okay. Alright, that looks good, I think. Is it on top there? That's on top there also. Okay, so then we'll put in our color. So we've got her face, hands, neck. Okay, I think we're all gonna black on the hair, which should be behind there, and the shirt. And oh, was that? Oops. We need to go behind. Nope, no behind. So, all right, and then the teeth and lips. That's white behind that. Okay. Oh, and then yeah, let's see. The bracelet is also blue. Okay. All right. So then, let's see. Okay, so we'll bring it back to fit in the window. All right, so let's see. Where are we then? So, all right, so okay, so what we can do here. All right, so what we'll do is we'll grab this and we will grab it, copy it, go back a frame, paste it. Now I believe the arms are going to be a little different here, so we've pasted that. We probably just need to take our eraser here and erase out so we can really see where the hand is, because we can't, I don't think we could see it otherwise. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Same thing here. Because I notice a very slight movement here. Okay. So, because that movement was so slight, so we would need to trace that. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So, the body's in the right place, I believe. I think it's in the, yeah, it's in the right place. So, let's see. So, the hands, so the arms, okay, so we want to trace where the arm is in this drawing. Okay. And the same thing here. Now, when I was animating this, I believe I probably grabbed the line and moved the arm up using my cursor, or my select tool rather. I'm guessing, I think that's how I did it. Alright, so then, right, okay. So, alright, so let's see. Alright, so I'll use the color tool here to color in the arm. Here, oops, back up. Oh yeah, I see what's wrong there. It's because I've got the arm open. Okay, so let's, back to the pin. Back to the color of the bracelet, which is the same. Let's see. Is that underneath or on top? It's on top. So the bracelet is here. Right. Right. Okay. And, right. And, oh, okay. And then we got that. Let's see. This is the hand butting up to the, okay. Alright, well, we'll paint the arm in here. There we go. Yeah. And, let's see what else. Oh. Okay. The blue on the bracelet. Okay. You get in these little spots, it gets to be like surgery. Okay, so black in here. I think we'll color it this way just so because we're so tight in here. Okay. Okay. All right. I think, yeah, we're following, yeah, okay. Is that behind? Oh, good. Yes, it is. And, okay, so it's there to there. Gosh, that's hardly any movement, isn't it? That's real minor. Okay, so I wonder if, we haven't noticed that. Wow, so minor. You know what? We might be able to, and I wouldn't be surprised if I can go here and paste that again. So let's see what happens if I do that. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought was going to happen. Okay. Well, since that's the case, how do I want to, well, all right, well, I think then, Well, I really do have to. You do have to erase out the area here because it's really hard to see otherwise. So otherwise, yeah, it would get confusing. 'Cause her arm is coming down here, intersecting with, yeah. So I don't think I can get around that. I got to pretty much get clear of the body there. All right, to get that arm out. Okay, that's okay. Err on the side of caution. Let's see, this is behind, so it doesn't matter if I'm tracing it out in the front. Yeah. Is that behind? Oh yeah, good it is. Okay. Yeah, the close ones are really, that's always the dicey ones, the close ones. Okay. Right. So we got the bracelet there. This is going to go behind. Okay. Black in here. And here. This is working behind. Okay, then I would just fill in the black here. So black there and here. Let's see, I'm going to fill in the skin here so it's working behind. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah. Then the black. So, yeah, where it's spotty in here. So to make sure it's not going to jump. And then, okay. Right. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I think because I got her last frame pretty much right, I think it should work for the in-between drawings that we're doing in there. It should be all right. So, alrighty then. Well, we will stop here.